Hey, my name is Jacob. I'm an operations director at a church, and I give 15.5 a 5 out of 5-star rating. Before we started using 15.5, we didn't have a great system. We were using like shared spreadsheets and random Word documents and weekly emails that people would forget to send for reports. So 15.5 really helped us button up and streamline the regular reporting process that ultimately increased our organization's productivity and accountability. One of the biggest selling features for us on 15.5 was the high five feature. There are plenty of productivity tools and reporting tools that you could figure out and use to make sure you're getting your work done and reporting out what you want to report out as far as the meat and potatoes of the actual work your team is doing. But the way that 15.5 highlights that high five feature, we felt like that was important for the culture of our team to celebrate one another and create that regular opportunity for people to give kudos to other team members. With any piece of new software, there's a little bit of a learning curve. With 15.5, it was pretty straightforward. We were able to set up on the administrative side the questions we wanted everyone to reply to. In our case, we set it up weekly to be a weekly report people filled out. And once we did that, that was the only even kind of learning curve there was. Because from there on, our team would get an email every week. They would click the button. The form was super easy to figure out and follow. They would complete it, submit it, and it was a well-run operation thanks to the interface of 15.5 and the tools they built into their software. If you're considering using 15.5, you've probably seen that it is not one of the more value options or budget options. My organization, we're all about value, but value doesn't just mean you go with the cheapest option. And I think for purposes of maintaining the culture and valuing that high five feature built into 15.5, I think it's absolutely worth the additional investment required on the financial side to get started with 15.5 because it does pay dividends. It is worth it. It saves your team productivity. It saves your team from having to go through and find the clunky old reporting system you've been using. Give 15.5 a try. You'll be glad you did.